it's been a very uncomfortable past, I want to say 24 hours. Whenever I finished up my workout the other day that you guys watched me do, my squat and bench workout was phenomenal. Hit 705 pounds on squat, and then I did back down sets, 2 back down sets with 639 pounds, which is really good for myself. Then I benched touch and go like 363 for a top set. Then when I got back to the crib, bro, like my knee was like locked. And for those of you guys, I also appreciate everyone that reached out, because I posted about it on Instagram. If you have had like ACL reconstruction surgery, or maybe even just had your knee surgically worked on whatsoever, you know what I'm about to talk about. And I've probably said this a million times in my YouTube video over the course of the last couple of years, but like there's some times when I do legs, or I do sprints, or I go on walks, or do whatever that requires my lower extremities, sometimes my right knee, which is my surgically repaired knee, tends to just lock up. I don't know if it just fills up with fluid, the scar tissue gets irritated or what, I don't know, but it gets locked up. Sometimes I can't hyperextend it, sometimes I cannot bend it. It literally feels like there is a golf ball inside of my knee that is keeping it from moving it the way that it should be able to move. And I had to like take multiple warm baths, I iced it. I honestly should have went on a walk or done something a little bit more and gotten more a little bit active, but I literally just could not. I remember that first, the first couple hours after I got back from my workout, I could not walk. Like I was literally like laboring, and it hurt so bad. It felt like I retore something in there. And those days are honestly so scary, because you go through those emotions and those thoughts. You're like, fuck, did I tear something in my knee? Like, did I really cook myself this time? Ended up being somewhat okay. Because this happened Monday. It is now, I'm recording this on Wednesday, so I'm about to go deadlift right now. My knee feels good. So this is me trying to hyperextend it. Let me show you guys the actual visual. So this is me somewhat hyperextending it. I don't have full flexion anyways. So this is pretty solid. There's a little bit of resistance here. And then when I go to bend it, it's a little bit better. Definitely, not even a little bit. It's definitely better than it was before. Damn, this shit just zoomed all the way in. Let me zoom back out. So yeah, man, the other day, there was no bending, there was no flexion. It was literally locked in place, and walking was such a laboring task that I could not do it. But we feel somewhat good today, and I think good enough to obviously be able to get my workout in. I think the most complicated thing is gonna be bench, because I have to crank my knees back and bend my knees so much in order to get a proper position on bench. Hopefully we can work around that. If we can't, then I'll probably text Joey and probably do like incline bench or something to kind of help with that, to get some work in. But you gonna see. I was like, damn, bro. Man, that shit was crazy, bro. Monday, I was like, fuck. This shit is painful. Like, it's one thing to work through discomfort and push through and grind through, but it's another thing to where it's like, nah, I feel like I'm actually injured. Like, this is really difficult. So we're gonna exercise some toughness today. Try to be great and have fun. But I know last video I talked about how I just was not feeling it, and I hadn't been feeling it for quite some time. I felt it Monday. I felt it Saturday too. I had a great workout Saturday. I don't think I filmed it though. But like, I feel it again. I feel confident, I feel good, I feel a lot more, what's the word? I just feel good, I feel good. I think like, I was just getting in my head in a very uncharacteristic way, in a sense. And it's not even like the gym stuff, it's just like the outside life shit. It's not even nothing too crazy though. It's like, damn, I'm just not feeling like myself, but I felt like myself yesterday. And I'm just gonna focus on the work, man. Focus on the work. And that's what makes me feel better, you know? When I'm inside of the gym, fuck all the outside noise, fuck anything that anyone's talking about. Get back to the roots of just being better for yourself, being better just because you like working out, being better because you like to compete. Felt great. So let me fix my pre-workout. BPN is, can I talk about that? Let me shut my ass up. Use discount code RUSSWOLE, flight pre-workout. You already know the staple. Catch you guys inside the gym.
That I'm still not out of here. The X feels like Malcolm's near. Send a hit. Ain't no shouting here. Bypass in my aim. Too much crowd in there. I said, don't expect no love when I'm back.
Yo, man, today's workout was phenomenal. It's weird because I'm talking like 7 hours after I finished the workout. I did not want to pick up my camera and ruin any of the vibes that was going on. I was literally just in my zone in training. So obviously I did deadlift today and I did bench. So I'm gonna talk about deadlift first. So I'm just gonna be fully transparent with you guys because that's what my YouTube channel is for. The Instagram, like the highlight shit, but the YouTube is seeing what actually happens behind the scenes. So last week, I prematurely tried to double 771 pounds and I actually had it. I just dropped it off of grip at the very, like I did the second rep and I was coming up with it halfway up. I think I moved past my knees and like literally as my thighs were locking out, it just fell out of my hands. But doing that last week took a lot out of me. So I knew coming into this week, this deadlift session was gonna be very, very difficult. So the main goal was to make sure we had the top set. So we had the top double, which was 705 pounds, really hard, but it moved nonetheless. Then I dropped it down to 683 and then did that double, moved great. And then I dropped down to 650, did the double, moved great, and just kept doing doubles leading up to the last set. The last set was supposed to be like RP6, so I just did 484, really easy. By that point, I was already fried. Like doing that amount of work with 600 plus pounds is somewhat difficult for me, so just building that work capacity is really important. But let's move on to bench, because bench felt crazy, and I'm gonna explain my knee situation. So like I said before, I actually went to the gym. Sometimes my knee feels a little fluid and it gets like really tight. I can't really move it. I don't have a lot of flexion and I don't have a lot of, I don't have like really the ability to bend it. So when I was deadlifting, I did not really feel it. I know that my right knee wasn't locking out exactly all the way that I know it could potentially lock out, but it was doing a decent enough job for me to get like solid reps in. My real concern was going to be bench, because on bench, like you're bending your knee in a way that I wasn't really confident that my knee could bend in. So for today's session, I kind of moved my feet a little bit closer to the end of the bench. So think about this as like the top of the bench where your head's at, and then as you move further away from that, that's the end of the bench. I pushed my legs out a little bit more so I didn't have to bend it, and I don't know what happened. My bench just went crazy, and I think maybe subconsciously I've been moving my legs a little bit further back, and it just completely eliminated the leg drive and maybe made my bench feel off, because today was the most natural that my bench had ever felt. Like obviously having that bend in my knee felt uncomfortable, but I didn't bend it all the way, and it felt as though I just unlocked what I used to feel like on bench last year, and even like deep, like back when I was prepping for Sheffield back in 2024 going into 2025. So I'm like, damn, like have I just probably just been benching wrong the whole time, because there's no reason as to why 418 was essentially my single work, and like I have not really worked past 418 for quite some time, like in a real way, where like my singles used to be like, I don't know if I'm gonna get this shit. Like 441 used to be like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get this shit. Whereas like back in 2024, 2025, like I was tripling 441. Like I have videos where I watch myself triple 441. I was doing 418. I was trying to go for 5 reps for 418 one time. And I felt like today was the first day where I actually felt confident in having that ability to do so. I just kept warming up. I got 374. I'm like, damn, this shit feels light and it feels easy. It feels effortless. And I'm like, damn, have I just cracked the code? Did I just fix my bench? Like, I didn't really crack the code. I just went back to something that I was already doing before in the past and I moved away from. So I'm like, damn. I hate when I do that. Like, and I think sometimes, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just like not locking in all the way technique wise. And then you just keep deviating from that week to week to week to a point where like your lift is a completely different lift, because bench felt completely different today, obviously, because I was able to knock out 418 for 4 reps. Guys, like I can't even explain how happy I'm with that, because before, shit, this past Saturday I did 418. That shit was like all out. Like it was like all out. Like I was like, damn, that shit was not cool. Like I did not like the way that moved. It wasn't all out, but it was just like to a point where I probably couldn't have gotten another rep if I wanted to. And it's been like that for a minute. And today, just randomly, I just bust down. I just randomly bust down 418 for 4. And then even on my Monday training session, I did touch and go 363, and it moved great. And I think even too, like when I think about Monday, I think my knee was slowly starting to lock up, and I'm like, I can't pull it back all the way. And it was good. So yeah, that was a good revelation. Obviously, just a phenomenal workout. And it's funny how the mindset change makes a big difference, because last week I was, complaining in my YouTube video, and sometimes I don't like doing that, because then people would be reaching out and saying, yo, hope you're okay. And I appreciate it. But at the same time too, I think it also makes me realize, like, damn, you low-key being a bitch, bro. Like, get better. Like, shit, get better today type shit. So I'm just really happy that happened today. And I'm just talking to Joey about how the training session went. And we're gonna keep the good vibes rolling. We're not gonna like deload. We're just gonna add more volume. So like we just want to keep this good momentum going. But yeah, just I'm feeling a complete 180 from how I was feeling about training last week, where I was like, man, I'm such a terrible athlete. Damn, I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm not progressing the way I should be progressing. And I was very self-conscious about that and very insecure about that. I'm like, fuck, man, I'm not taking care of business on my end. Like, I'm not doing what I need to do. And this week, I'm like, well, I'm fucking killing it. I'm killing it. But shout out to Taylor, because even Taylor too, he's talking about how he's rebuilding himself. And I think that's really important for top level lifters to show that, yo, every day isn't perfect. Like, all the best lifters go through ebbs and phases in their training where they're fucking up, like where they're failing sets. I think it's so funny whenever, because I post it in real time sometimes. Sometimes I just don't even post it, but sometimes I will post it. I just failed this lift. I failed this lift, right? Whenever lifters compete, after they compete, they show all the sets that they missed leading up to the meet, and I always think that's hilarious. But then even talking about what I'm doing right now, for the past like 5 hours, I've been sitting here creating this creative slideshow and template for a secret project that I'm working on with a company, and then I just feel like I'm falling back in love with the process of just not creating content, but creating like a game plan to produce product, and then also just like a game plan to market. And I like creating stuff like that. I like creative direction. So I've been spending the last couple hours doing that, and I'm pretty much finished, and I have a meeting tomorrow. And then even too, just like with other stuff, like I'm getting back in, I'm working that creative muscle again. It just makes me feel good, man. So we're done here. I'm about to go upstairs. Got a new package. I got a package from BPN. I'll just open it up right now. I went downstairs real quick to go grab it. Let's see. Hey, to go one more camo hat. Definitely probably wear this around the crib or something like that. But shout out to BPN. You already know code RUSSWOLE saves you 10%. Go one more type shit. Shout out to them boys over at there. They're over at the Pittsburgh Marathon. They're sponsoring that right now. So that's dope. But yeah, done working. I'm in a great mood. Spurs are hitting the second round. Also, me and my girl got tickets to the first game of round 2 in San Antonio. So I will be in San Antonio. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be training at LCN Strength or the LCN gym, wherever Jesus and Ashton Roos going to be training. I'll probably hit them up for a training session because that'll be dope. But I don't know what their schedules are going to be because I don't know when the next playoff game is going to be. So, man, today was a good day. I'm happy, bro. I'm happy. Let's go upstairs.
You're not gonna leave here alive.
All right, y'all. So we are about to head on to the gym. It is Friday. Last time I talked to you guys, I believe it was Wednesday. Maybe I talked to y'all yesterday. I don't know. But it's currently raining here in Houston. I had a really successful business meeting with a company I cannot mention because it is under wraps and very secret. But it was really, really good yesterday. And then after the meeting, I didn't do shit. I just kind of relaxed and I worked on Stuff for Better. Excited to bring that back. And then after that, yeah, it was just shit. Nothing more to explain. Timberwolves won the series, so we're playing an antless Timberwolves team. I'm excited, bro. So we're gonna be actually going to the Spurs game because my girl got me tickets. Maybe I mentioned this, but my girl got me tickets, or got us tickets to go watch the Spurs play in person Monday at the is it still the AT&T Center? I don't know, but we're going to San Antonio to go watch a Spurs playoff game. So I'm finna be in that motherfucker chanting for Wemby and the Spurs. Man, I'm excited, bro. This is a good turnaround. But anyways, we have squat today. We have a 4x3. I have to like contact Joey to let me know exactly what he wants me to do because once again we're kind of like pulling away for our secondary lifts or secondary squat lifts, squat days, and prioritizing that main squat day. So we're gonna see. I'm going to wait and see if he wants me to really push. Problem is he lives in LA, so I don't think he's going to be awake anytime soon. Probably should have talked to him about this yesterday, but it's all good. We'll finesse. Yeah, man, I don't know what the fuck just happened. I'm not too sure what just happened. I literally came on some, I came in today on some very chill shit. I was like, hey, just vibe out, take what's there. Joe ain't hit me back yet, so I'm like, just take what's there. I kept warming up and it just kept feeling like air. And then next thing you know, I'm at 7-Eleven busting it down for a set of 3. And I don't know if it's just like the fact that I've been doubting myself over the last like couple of weeks or what, but I was like, man, what the fuck are we talking about? Like, when it's all said and done, you one of the best powerlifters to have ever existed. Like, I'm giving myself like self-affirmations. Like, bro, you're really him. Like, you've done this multiple times. And I think I moved that 7-Eleven for like the best set of 3 that I've ever done. Like, I legitimately had another 2 reps left in the tank. Like, I could have knocked that out for an all-time PR. Well, no, I think, I'm not sure. But I could have knocked that out for 5 solid reps and made it look really, really good. And even my depth was good. Like, everything was solid. And I'm like, man, have I really been fucking myself up with my mindset and my self-doubt? That I've never really done that in my career, and I feel like this is the first time that it's happened. And it's like a switch just got flipped where it's like, nah, fuck that. We not going out like that. Like, fuck no. Talking about I'm older and all that type of shit. Nah, we not rolling with that no more. Anyways, solid back down sets. That's the endorphin speaking. We still got 3 more sets left. It's supposed to be RP 8, RP 7, RP 6. I think another RP 6. But the 7-Eleven was a dub for today. Just gonna drop it down to like 484, maybe 429, maybe 551, depending. But just keep it real smooth for the rest of the workout. All right, I'm obviously back at home making lunch, and I think this is a good place to end the video, but man, it is raining here in Houston. Like, it was downpouring. When I finished up my workout, it literally felt like a torrential storm was happening, and I couldn't really leave the gym. Oh shit, I'm like zooming in. I couldn't really leave the gym because it was raining so heavy. But man, like, I'm super happy that training feels like training again. Last week and the weeks prior to this, it did not feel like this. And I'm literally talking to Joey, my coach, about this, and he was just saying that it's just crazy how last week you were super downtrodden about how training's been going and how you've been, you know, progressing and all that kind of stuff, and you were able to log back in with training, like bench. I found out how to bench again, literally hitting that 418 for a set of 4, and then coming back after a rest day and hitting the 7-Eleven for 3. And I'm telling you guys, like, the amount of weight that, like, I'm talking about, like, I don't think I've squatted over 700 pounds in some time. And even unracking like 700 pounds just felt like a brick. Like, even on Monday when I unracked it, I was like, this shit feels heavy as hell. But I didn't let that, you know, deter me from getting the work done. And I was able to knock out 2 sets of 5 with 290 kilos, which is 639. And then I came back on Friday and hit 7-Eleven for an easy ass set of 3. So I think it's like just a change of mindset, but then also just like being more technical with like the program and just making sure that I'm following everything. And like, that's moderate work, and I just can't wait to see what's gonna happen whenever I push myself even harder when it comes to my work capacity. So, whew, man, I posted something the other day where I said that strength training and getting stronger is all about managing your peaks and valleys. And if there wasn't a better example, I would say you could use me right now. Literally last video I'm complaining, and in this video I'm like talking about how training feels amazing again. So don't let yourself get too down whenever you do have those valleys, because there's gonna be having the valleys is what makes the peaks so great. So I'm excited, man. I'm excited to just keep training. I have a deload week next week. But next time you guys see me, shit, I'm gonna be up in San Antonio watching the Spurs take down the Timberwolves in game 1. Go Spurs, go Spurs Nation, bitch. All right. Anyways, thank you guys for tuning into today's video. Like always, if you guys like today's video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Get better today. I'm out.
I guess I got my swagger back. Mama that said I killed the man, well I guess I got the dagger back. It's the rock bastards, we are back, and the easy.